What is up, you guys? It is your boy Juju, and this video is very much for Gen Z, you feel me, and the other generations, you know what I'm saying, who might have been like tapped into this YouTube era of like the Dearra and Kens, and remember it was the Damo and Chrissy's, we're not talking about Damo and Chrissy, but we're talking about specifically Dearra and Kens, but I'm talking about during like that era, before like all those like breakups happened, because they kind of all happened at once, to be honest. But tea time, okay? So I guess on like it was the end of December, I think the day before, yesterday, literally the past couple of days, right? Dearra filed a lawsuit against Ken for $100,000 because Ken stole $100,000 from Dearra, allegedly. So long story short, this is what we finna address. Remember back when we was all confused, like what happened with Dearra and Ken? Like, let me get in the lighting, y'all. Hold on. Remember, y'all, we was like all confused with Dearra and Ken, y'all. We was like, oh, what happened to them? Like, you feel me? Like, and they kind of just left us like with not really an answer. But this is what happened, baby. So allegedly, Dearra and Ken's accounts were together. Long story short, Ken started stealing money from Dearra. And you know when you have a business together, like, and you're making like millions and like hundreds and thousands of dollars, like there's really like, you have to pay taxes on that. Like, and you can get write-offs and stuff, but like you have to do your taxes, figure out your tax liability, have your accountant do all that stuff for you, like, period. For other content creators out there, literally have an accountant do it for you. It's so easy. But yeah, so basically, long story short, they had an accountant or whatever doing all that stuff. And Ken was getting reached out to because Ken stole like 80 bands from a YouTube account. Because you guys know with YouTube, you have like a YouTube like cash account where like it basically has like an amount of equity you hold, like, or whatever, that you can just cash out anytime you want on YouTube from your videos and stuff like that. So allegedly Ken was they split like that amount or whatever, but then they left like 100 bands in the account, and Ken allegedly was sending himself lump sum payments from that $100,000 even after they both split 250 racks from the YouTube account. But they left 100K in there for staff and stuff and taxes, and Ken literally went in there and took it even after dude got $250,000. $250,000, bro. Like, that just goes to show that is somebody who probably did not grow up, with that, lesson of money. And I'm one of those people, but I've had to educate myself on it as I got older. But dude ran through 250 bands and then went and stole the $100,000 they had in the account for the DK4L, expenses for taxes, staff, and stuff like that. Because mind you, they agreed to keep everything joint and just let everybody keep watching it and stuff to keep royalties coming from it. Because when you do anything in the entertainment industry, like, it's gonna keep playing for generations and generations to come. You feel me? Okay, that's that good thing. Oh, y'all see my salon? I'm screaming, but long story short, I know a lot of us was wondering like what happened with DK4L, but child, that is what happened. So now they're going through a big lawsuit. So Dearra is allegedly suing for 100K. I read all this information online, so it's automatic. It's already been, it's out there. You can Google it. Dearra and Ken lawsuit literally was just filed yesterday. So like, I seen this on TikTok, and I Googled the lawsuit, and it's on the internet too. So you can, look it up or whatever. But all this stuff is facts. Like, Ken was working at Home Depot when they first started creating content together, and Dearra was the one who wanted to be a content creator. But like how with most situations, when you got a nigga with you hanging on shit, he just trying to leech off you. You feel me? He just like kind of leeched her for everything. He kind of didn't even want to do the content for real. When that video first came out of him, like, grabbing somebody's ass or whatever, then they try to dismiss it. You know what I'm saying? That was him cheating on Dearra. He cheated on Dearra multiple times, you feel me? Like, multiple times. And Dearra's, she kept going back, she kept getting manipulated. But now she didn't turn into a boss-ass bitch, and she said, fuck you, nigga, I'm suing you fresh into the new year, okay? She said, it's crazy because she was letting him slide off $250,000. But, Dearra, like, got a lawyer involved and everything, and now they're suing for that 100K because Ken reached out to them and said, oh, let's make an agreement. I promise I'll pay, da-da-da-da-da. and they made that promissory agreement, but Ken never even signed it. He never agreed to it. He defaulted off of it. Like, he literally defaulted the entire contract because he promised to pay those taxes and those shits he took out of the YouTube account, and Dearra had to front all that money. So, long story short, you guys, that is mainly like a little brief synopsis of what happened. It's a lot more to the story, but Ken was cheating on that girl, taking her money, you feel me? And now, allegedly, he texted Dearra out of nowhere. I feel like this was Dearra's breaking point. Ken texted Dearra out of nowhere and was just like, oh, why'd you reactivate our old Snapchat? Like, cause he sees Dearra's probably making a bag from that, because you seen Queen and Clarence right now. They talked about making a bag on Snapchat, the most money they ever made. Woo, woo, woo. Snapchat is where the money is out for the influencers, you know what I'm saying, who get the millions of views organically. But yeah, y'all, so that's that. Dearra and Ken have a whole scandal going on right now. I'm telling you guys, if y'all haven't seen what's going on in 2020, ooh, y'all, I promise that's just spit. But I promise y'all, in 2025, it's crazy. Like, it's going to be up. Like, it's going to be a good year, but I feel like it's going to be a lot going on. So my best advice to anybody, is to keep your energy protected. No matter where you're at, you feel me? Keep something on you that makes you feel protected. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had kids, that's literally what I would do to my kids. And that's what I'm telling y'all. But Dearra and Ken was like the it couple at one point. This just goes to show y'all can't be worshiping them people y'all see on social media, because they was once just like you and I, baby, okay? Once just a regular person, you know what I'm saying? Chilling. And now they up. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Dearra, like, she literally took the Snapchat account. She making a bag from it now, and Ken is mad. He's just trying to get everything for what this girl got. But the account was made originally under Dearra's name, using Dearra's email, X, Y, and Z. So that's probably going to get thrown out. But I do know, Ken, you better lawyer up, buddy, if you already haven't, because Dearra is coming for everything you got, okay? Listen, this is the real reason why Dearra and Ken broke up, okay? The real reason why Dearra and Ken split. A lot of us don't really know, like, what happened with Dearra and Ken, because they kind of played it very much mature. Like, you could tell Dearra has, like, a lot of love for Ken, you feel me? But she got to her breaking point when he texted her on one talking about why you getting this money on our old Snapchat? Like, basically just, he feels like he's still 50-50 to her, even though I could tell she's trying to leave him in 2024, which is why she filed the lawsuit on the days leading up to 2025. So shout out to you, Dearra. Do your big one this year, period. It's going to be a good year for you, babe. But yeah, so, and I'm pretty sure like Dearra has more receipts. I know we all have, an ex like that. You know what I'm saying? I can totally relate to Dearra. I have... literally, but we don't have exes in 2025, period. We just have people we used to, do 1, 2. But yeah, you guys, this is the real reason why Dearra and Ken broke up. And then I'm gonna do a part 2 once I, finish reading, the lawsuit thing or whatever, but pretty much there's more to the story. So stay tuned for part 2. I just kind of wanted to juice y'all up this morning and give you guys some tea, baby, because I know everybody in Gen Z wanted to know what the fuck happened with Dearra and Ken. Like, a lot of these couples, they just disappear, you know what I'm saying, off the net. And they don't really give you an explanation, but there is one. Boom, you can go Google it. But yeah, Dearra literally filed this the days leading up to 2024. So just going into 2025, it's about to be a crazy freaking year. I don't know if you guys seen all these accidents that have been happening, the terrorist attacks, the planes crashing. It's just, a very much crazy start to the year. And if you know, you know. Ashe. But yeah, you guys, so that is that. Dearra and Kim, you know what I'm saying? They got some serious beef going on. And that's what happened, if you didn't already know. Back in like 2021, 2022, kind of when Gen Z started to grow up was when it happened. They were very much they were very much like a little span of Gen Z. I don't know how long they were in the media for. I used to just hear about them, honestly. I wasn't really like a Dearra and Karen fan. I was more of like down on Chrissy. It's the royal family. The royal family. That's very much my YouTube vibe. Like, That's what I watch. You know, I watch the Chris and Queen, you know, even though they're not a thing no more. Don't try my goods as Queen. But like that was I'm talking about the eras, not the people, you guys. So please don't tag these people and, you know, have them cussing me out. Because it's not talking about the people. It's just talking about the era. You feel me? Because like these people were in like different eras. If you're Gen Z, you know you're not. Okay? Like the T on the old YouTubers. But I heard like, you know, YouTube is kind of just revamping its platform. I feel like YouTube is getting sick of all these big time content creators doing these fake pranks because they probably realized everything is all the same. Nothing is no longer organic. But this right here is organic. This is why you need to like, comment, and subscribe, baby. Love, respect, all that. Okay? But yeah, y'all. So if you're a part of Gen Z and you were wondering what happened with Dearra and Ken, that's why. I know I don't have no haircut. I didn't come out here looking insanely cute today, but I literally just woke up and seen this, and like this Gen Z, I had to let you know. And the other generations who might have been adults watching them too at that time. Because nobody knew. Them pictures that came out years back, it was all real. Dearra was really going through some crazy shit and didn't let nobody know. But that's how I am though. She must be like a water sign or, I don't know, an Aquarius. Or a Virgo. That could be it. But yeah, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys want part 2, comment. We can, you know, go over the lawsuit together. But yes, Ken stole 100K from Dearra. What do y'all think about that? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I usually don't be doing these tea videos no more, but I had to do this one, okay? I had to do it for the Gen Z. But I love you guys. Have a good day.